Hello and welcome to Cats News. I am Ricardo Ibanez. Black History Month starts February 1st. As we move through the school day and the month, please don't forget to move with empathy. Choose to be fully present and engaged. Speak from the heart and honor other stories, identities, and experiences. Monday, February 6th is Mindful Monday. It is also the 100th day of school. We will have a red carpet celebration. Come to school on time and receive free candy and prizes as you come through the Cat's Gate. There will be a random tardy sweep every week. Please make sure to be on time to all your classes. No excuses, this is your responsibility. Consequences for tardiness will result in a call to parents. As the four tardies, the student will serve detention during lunch or after school. Reminder to all students, please take advantage of tutoring on Monday through Thursday. Check the schedule with your teacher. The weight room and name of the game room is open at 7:30 at 8:20. Talk to Mr. Romo if you're interested in access right now. Spin the wheel with Mr. Marquez on Thursday and Friday if you come to school early. You have to be here between 7:30 and 8:20 a.m. Prizes will be chips, water, and snacks. Ace Clubs will open games on Friday, February 10th. We begin our celebration of Black History Month. Our first celebration this month will be that of Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King was an activist and civil rights leader. He was an activist for poor people at the time of his activity. The majority of people who were poor were disproportionately African Americans. Dr. King started to gain fame during the Montgomery boycott in 1955. After the boycott, people were starting to reach out to Dr. King asking for his help to change the ways of their country. While taking part of the Civil Rights Act movement, he was constantly getting arrested. One of the times he was arrested was for taking part in the Montgomery bus boycott. Not only was he arrested for boycott, but he was charged with loitering as well as sitting in the whites-only restaurant. The police at the time were making only any accusations just to arrest him. Dr. King and allies such as SCLC and NAACP organized a march to Washington for jobs and freedom, which attracted over 250,000 people to rally for the civil and economic rights of the less fortunate in the nation's capital, where Dr. King gave his famous I Have a Dream. Actor Jeremy Renner was admitted to the hospital after a snowplow injury that occurred in January 1st of this year. He's in recovery and was able to leave the hospital. Renner appears in the second season of Mayor of Kingstown, his latest project, which was released on January 15th. He plays Mike McCluskey. You can watch the series on Paramount Plus. It appears that the actor was removing his neighbor's car from the snow with his snowplow. His snowplow then ran him over, resulting in grave injuries. Renner tweeted his happiness to be out of the hospital. Outside my brain fog and recovery, I was very excited to watch episode 201 with my family at home. Although he seems much better, he's going to be left with major chest trauma and orthopedic injuries. We hope for his full recovery. We wish Mr. Renner a speedy recovery. A new season of The Mandalorian will soon be available. The story starts with Din Djarin taking the universes with highest bounty. Instead of turning him in, he protects him from anyone that tries to touch him. Mandalorian Season 3 is set to release on March 1st, 2023. This will be exciting for all Star Wars fans because not only is it a good show to watch, but it also brings back characters from previous episodes that had a big part in the show. In the trailer, we see our favorite characters throughout the show, such as Grogu, Din Djarin, Greef, Karga, and Pelimoto. We do see a shocking amount of Mandalorians in the trailer as well, in a variety of colors. Some are orange, blue steel, or just pure white. These can all define different types of Mandalorian clans. Yellow Mandalorians can be typically associated with the clan Ren, when Mandalorians can be White Mandalorians can be associated with Imperial Super Commandos. Blue Mandalorians can be associated with the Protectors. Din Djarin is different. He comes from a time where Mandalorians were sent to save planets from the Empire or droid invasions. So it's a big question on why there's a variety of Mandalore gathered up looking into the distance. Who are they facing against? I guess it's the return of Moff Gideon. Additionally, Mandalorian Season 3 cast includes now actors as well as old actors. Moreover, Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian or Din Djarin with Baby Yoda, Grogu coming back. In 2021, Alec Baldwin shot and killed Helena Hutchins with a prop gun provided by the Moose Chief weapons handler, Hannah Gutierrez Reed. Baldwin was charged for unintentional manslaughter. If convicted, Baldwin would spend a year and a half in prison and fined $5,000. The incident happened on the set of the movie Rust. The gun used is model Colt 45 revolver. The incident happened when filming a shootout scene inside a wooden church. Baldwin claims he was being directed how to pose the gun for the angle at the moment of the shooting. Helena Hutchins, the 42-year-old cinematographer, was not the only person injured. Joel, the director, also suffered injuries in the shoulder due to the misfire that took place. Although survived, Hutchins died from her injuries. This may lead us to ask who was at fault for the event that took place. Baldwin claims the weapons handler told him the prop was a cold gun, meaning the gun does not have an active firing mechanism. Baldwin also said he assumed the gun was empty. When interviewed, he declared he hadn't pulled the gun's trigger. An individual testified, but the FBI seems to disagree. The FBI says they're confirmed with their research the trigger must have been pulled in order for the accident to occur. Both the weapon handler and Baldwin are going to face charges. What's your theory on this incident? This has been Cats News. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I am Ricardo.